Hey, what is going on here, everyone? Well, I'm so glad you have took your time to spend with me on this special installment on the MRB Wrestling Review Show. I am your co-host, Mike McRock Wilson, and right now I'm going to give to you my predictions of this Sunday's WWE Pay-Per-View event known as Payback, live in Chicago, Illinois. It's clobbering time. Well, let's see. The kickoff match, the pre-show match, the one that, WWE spent so much time on that they had to put it on the pre-show is completely ridiculous. So, with that said, Damien Sandow versus Sheamus. I think Sheamus will bro kick Damien Sandow and pin him. 1, 2, 3. Alright? For the Divas Championship match, now I'm going to combine two predictions right now. AJ Lee defeats Caitlyn for the Divas Championship. I think that Caitlyn's emotions will cost her the match, thus AJ becoming new Divas Champ. And with the World Title match, Dolph Ziggler, I think, will retain the World Heavyweight Championship. And when you have Dolph Ziggler, the World Champion, AJ, the Divas Champ, they would be the powerful couple in the WWE. Right? Also, it will be Dean Ambrose going one-on-one with Kane for the United States Championship. I think this is the match where this will really elevate not only the Shield and Dean Ambrose, but the United States Championship as well. I think Dean Ambrose will retain his championship. He has to. It's too soon for him to lose the championship. And winning a big match over a bigger guy, and of all people, Kane, will really solidify Dean Ambrose as the United States champ, and also as a individual champion as well. And even all after, the Shield splits up months from now. I really don't know when. But when they do, I think all three of them, even Dean Ambrose and all three, will become champs. And so that's why I think Dean Ambrose will retain over Kane at Payback. Also, for the Triple Threat match, the Intercontinental Championship Triple Threat match, it will be the champion Wade Barrett taking on The Miz and Curtis Axel. My prediction: Curtis Axel pins The Miz, and Wade Barrett had nothing to do with the finish. And Wade Barrett loses the Intercontinental Champ. I mean, really, what better way on Father's Day for Curtis Axel to win the Intercontinental Championship, because his father, Mr. Perfect, is a famous Intercontinental Champ, right? Coincidence there. So I think, even though I think, in my opinion, my original idea was that Fandango was going to win the Intercontinental Champ, but because he has a concussion, great replacement by Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel will accept the IC Champ after Payback. The Shield, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns defend the Tag Team Championships against Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. Two things will happen. One, the Shield will retain the Tag Team Champs. I think it's too soon for them to lose the Tag Team Champs, as well as Dean Ambrose with the United States Championship. And also I think, because of the interesting dynamic between Kane, Bryan, and Orton, and especially Daniel Bryan and Orton, the chemistry between the two of them, I think they're actually going to work with each other in solos competition. So I think the logical thing to do is for Randy Orton to turn heel and maybe cause a little mishap with Daniel Bryan and to cost them the match. And from what I understand, Randy Orton wants a heel turn as well. So I think really, when someone asks for a heel turn, they should give it to them. Because, there was a little foreshadow with Randy Orton, delivering an RKO on Daniel Bryan on purpose on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago. So I think the WWE should play on that, the small little things, and have Orton turn heel, somehow cost Bryan the match, and the Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins retains the tag team championships. Also, Chris Jericho will go one-on-one with CM Punk. Really? Will that happen? Chris Jericho wrestling CM Punk at Payback? Well, here's what I think. Payback is in Chicago, Illinois. CM Punk's hometown. CM Punk should show up. If CM Punk does not show up, everyone who paid tickets to see this event will want their money back. So in some capacity, CM Punk should show up. And he don't even have to wrestle. I think what will happen is that CM Punk will come out to the ring, cut a promo, stating that he never asked for this match. Paul Heyman wanted this match, and not CM Punk. I think that is the logical thing to do when CM Punk comes out to the ring, is to cut a promo stating something along those lines, and then just leave the ring. That's the logical thing for CM Punk to do at Payback. And at least somehow, like I said, he should show up, because it will just be, an insult to the fans for him not to show up. And the main event. The WWE Championship match will be contested in a 3 stages of hell match. John Cena will defend the WWE Championship against Ryback. And the first fall will be a lumberjack match. The second fall will be a tables match. And the third, an ambulance match. I think, my prediction is that in the lumberjack match, one of the lumberjacks will cost someone the match. I think that a heel, like whoever's outside the ring, a heel will cost John Cena the first fall, and Ryback gets the pin on John Cena. John Cena then puts Ryback through a table, and then, which causes, 1-on-1. And here's the thing, it's cliche, right? Usually 3 stages of fall matches are really cliche because, one gets one pinfall, one wins the other match, and it goes to the tiebreaker, right? So it's obvious. But I think that if Ryback loses the WWE Championship match, he loses all momentum as Ryback, and I think for that reason, Ryback should win the WWE Championship. But my gut is saying John Cena will retain the WWE Championship. And that is my review and predictions of this Sunday's event in Chicago, Illinois. WWE presents Payback. We'll see you in Chicago. For the MRB Wrestling Review Show, I am your co-host, Mike McRock Wilson. Get plenty of rest, and always do your best.